Now that we're in the cab, we're going to go over some settings in the Pro 700. So the first thing we want to do in the cab is go to Toolbox and Head 1. So we'll go to Back, Toolbox, and then we'll arrow over till we see Head 1. And in Head 1, we want to make sure that we have a Draper Variafeed and a header subtype of 2000. As we arrow down, we'll set our widths. So in Toolbox and Head 2, we'll set our head sensors to enabled. And we can also set our raise rate, our lower rate, and our header height sensitivity. The next thing to do is to go to Calibrations. So we'll hit Back, touch Calibrations, and in this drop box, we will pick Header. We'll pick OK. And it'll tell us pulse the down switch. We just touch, and it'll take over from there. Now that our head's been calibrated, we're going to set our header height positions. To do this, we have to have everything running. Now that we have our header control calibrated, we're going to start with our tilt at B.5, and then we're going to turn on the machine to set our header control. We will manually lower the head till our float optimizer's about 1.5, and we'll press and hold the 1 button, and we'll get a beep when it saves that position. Then we'll raise the head to where we're going to turn on the end, and we'll press and hold the 2 position. And now that is saved, we can hit the resume button, and our head will lower down to our preset height. The way to know that we're in automatic header control is we have a squiggly line underneath the picture of a head. So now we can toggle between our saved positions, and the head will raise and the head will lower. The last thing to do is to go to Toolbox and Head 1, and we'll change our maximum work height. The way I like to do this is to press our resume and let the combine pick the head up, and then manually lower the head down just a little bit. When we do that, that will get us lower than our raise height. We'll hit Set, and that moves the red line to where our head is now, and we'll press Enter. So our head will shut off before it's raised all the way up. And it'll turn on before it gets back to the ground. A good place to start with our reel fore and aft is where we can see number 6 between the reel shield and the center reel sector. So at any time, if we need to change our ground pressure, we will use this plus and minus button to increase or decrease the ground pressure. After we've set 1 and 2, or while we're running through the field, if we need to change our ground pressure, we can use the plus and minus button to change the amount of down pressure.